Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready. Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready. Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready. to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready.
They really spared no expense on that saxophone, huh? They went all the way in on that sax. What the fuck am I doing? Hello, everyone! Yeah. We're back on our bullshit again. I had to look at the calendar before the stream started. I was like, today's Monday, right? I had to make sure it was Monday. I had no idea what day it was. But yeah, we're here to check out some Neo Geo Pocket Color games today. Not Neo Geo Pocket, which might be a separate thing entirely. It might be a separate stream entirely. There's only like 10 games for it. Oh, before we get started, let me thank Eric Gamer, Major Havoc, RC Denardi, Unstable Hamster for the follows during the pre-stream. Thank you all, and thank you Jelani for the host. What a guy! What a guy! What a guy! Yeah, it's the accidental bonus stream. Yo, Nike, thank you for the host. You don't know nothing about this system. I'll be honest, I don't know too much about it either. I do know that the Neo Geo Pocket Color. Let's pull up our image. Bam! Neo Geo Pocket Color came out in 1999. I think it was the year, maybe 2 years after the Neo Geo Pocket, because the Neo Geo Pocket didn't do that well. And to be honest, despite the fact that the Neo Geo Pocket Color did well, at least initially it did well, they weren't able to sustain that for very long. Yeah, it's got an analog stick! Whoa! It might have been the first handheld with an analog stick, but probably not. It's probably not. There's a lot of reasons this handheld didn't do that well financially. For one, Pokemon was a thing, and Neo Geo didn't have one. Neo Geo didn't have Pokemon on it, so why would anybody buy a handheld that didn't have that, you know? Not to mention the Game Boy Advance was coming out sorta soon. Sega Zoom continuing the gift sub they got from Dilphin. I feel like that's supposed to trigger an alert, but it didn't! That's odd. That's odd. I wonder why I don't have an alert for that. Yeah, there's no D-pad. That's weird. It did have a link cable though that you could link up. You'd link up two Neo Geo Pocket Colors together to play shit versus mode style. And it also connected to the Sega Dreamcast of all things. The Neo Geo Pocket Color had a link cable specifically for the Dreamcast. And very few games were compatible with each other, but usually you'd take the you'll take like one of the compatible Neo Geo games, link it up to the corresponding Dreamcast game, you connect it with that link cable, and then you just kind of unlock all kinds of shit in both games. I wonder if anyone's figured out how to emulate that feature properly. Probably not. But I don't know why I'm telling you all this when I can just run the ad. So let's run the ad, shall we?
It's here. The revolutionary Neo Geo Pocket Color. With 16-bit power, linked to the Sega Dreamcast. Revolving joystick. 146 color display. 6 cool styles. The graphics will blow you away. Neo Geo Pocket, way ahead of the game.
Way ahead of the game. 6 unique styles, chat room. Nobody was prepared. Yeah, there was a Vector Man watermark. It's the highest quality version of that video on YouTube movie. To be completely honest with you. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, that's a thing. What a mysterious ad. Let's see. I suppose the first thing we should play. Almost everything we're playing today is first party, by the way, because the Neo Geo Pocket Color got close to no third-party support, and certainly not by any like notable third-party developers, except for Sega, which is the reason why it has that Dreamcast. It's got that Dreamcast link cable to begin with, is because of their Sega partnership. So it's going to be mostly first-party stuff today. That being said, there is one third-party game we're going to get to a bit later, and it should be pretty obvious which one. First thing we're playing today is the King of Fighters Round 2. But not the King of Fighters Round 2, just King of Fighters. They took the out of the Neo Geo Pocket series for some reason. All the box art looks like that. I'm a big fan of this goofy box art all this shit has. This game has an ad too, oddly enough, so we've got to run another ad. We've got to run the King of Fighters Round 2 ad.
キングオブファイターズがネオジオポケットカラーに新登場。格闘モード、育成モードで最強のファイターを作り上げろ。キングオブファイターズラウンド2。No one say.
No one say a wow. Did SNK take in any of the people who made the Takara Game Boy ports? Probably not. The thing is, by the time the Neo Geo Pocket Color came out, they were already having like financial problems, right? Like, this came out in 1999. They had been struggling for a while, and they went bankrupt like 2 years later. So, maybe the financial failure was, maybe the financial failure of this handheld was one of the reasons for that. Yo, what's up, Daywolf? Ooh, it's the KOF 98 music? Odd that they put Terry and Leona on the title screen and not, like, Kyo or Iori. That's who they put at the end there. Woo. We've got start, we've got setup, we've got record. What do we got? It's on hard by default. Got easy, normal, hard. It's on hard by default. That's odd. I guess we'll leave it there. That's probably fine. So we've got KOF. We've got the King of Fighters tournament. This is just arcade mode. We've got the, oh, that's a bit loud in my ear holes. Okay. We've got sparring, which is just the training mode. We've got the versus mode, which would require a link cable, and also Dreamcast mode, which would also require a link cable. This is probably the most interesting one we've got, but we're gonna have to do arcade mode first. We're gonna run some arcade mode real quick before we get going. We've got team, we got single. Obviously, it's not a KOF game if you're playing it on single battle, so let's make a team, shall we? Who the fuck do we got? What do we got in this game? We got Saisyu in this game. He's not in that many of them. Team Kusanagi does not contain Daimon or Benimaru. That's odd. Yeah, we've got the Super Babe team. Which that's a thing. Got the new ST team. Terry, Mai, and Rio. So Joe and Andy aren't in this either. We've got the Orochi team, which this is probably the only correct team in the whole game. And we've got Leona and Iori just kind of sitting there by themselves. Alright, we're gonna do Leona. And we're gonna do... Let's pick Terry, and let's pick, yeah, there's no King, no Blue Mary. Yeah, let's pick Shingo. Why not? Yeah, there's no Robert from King of Fighters. Be cool, Shingo. Does he have Shingo kick? Woo! Yes, he does. That's how we know it's a good video game. Oh, we got throw techs! Woo! Yeah, the limbs get enormous when you stick buttons out. This game has short hops? Oh, we got short hops, boys! Yes! No, I don't like it. No, I don't like it, though. Yeah, I kind of agree, Segazoom. It feels about how it should. You'd expect it to be, like, super watered down. And while it might be slower paced, it's obviously a bit slower paced than your normal KOF game would be. It plays about right. It feels about right. And that is a bright shade of green, girl. Yo, Virtua Fighter kids, yeah. I remember that shit. But yeah, these are the games that are probably most famous on the Neo Geo Pocket. These first-party fighting games is probably what people remember most about it, and there's several of them. We'll get to it. We'll get to a bunch of them. Ooh, Bodiga! No, please, I beg you. You've got the reeds. But what if, though? Yeah, we got max mode. You can actually enter max mode. Oh, we just don't have the fire chat room. Oh, we don't have Kyo on our team. Oh, Terry's good in this game. Yes! Ooh, feels good. I'm a little upset I'm not the blue one. Oh, you can actually do the recovery roll. Okay. Okay, that's how you max mode. To do max mode, this thing's only got 2 buttons, by the way, so to enter max mode, you have to press down in both buttons at the same time. Just 2 Terrys 5 feet apart throwing power waves. What are you gonna do, though? That's what I thought. Yeah, the buttons are pressure sensitive as well. In order to do a heavy punch or a heavy kick, you have to hold down the button. You just tap them gently to get a light attack. Yeah, we'll save Terry for the anchor. Terry doing most of the work, I suspect. Ooh. I know, I'm surprised this game's got Saisu in it. Ooh, what was, Yeah, that's what it was, okay. Trying to remember Leona's moves in real time. Yo, Jelani with the gift sub to Drem? They've gifted 3 subs in this channel. What a guy. What? Ooh, oh, but can I instant air? Can I do like a tiger knee into super? Now hold on though, I want to try something. What? Yes! Sick! Oh, this game is sick! Oh, I should probably move that up a little bit. What? Yeah, the Iori sprite is very good. Do I have any KOF round 2 jank? I'll be honest with you, I started playing this game like 5 minutes ago. I got no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I know how to do Shingo kick though. That's all we need. Uh-oh. Alright, it's still a KOF game. You can get jabbed out of a super. Yeah, it looks like you lose your meter when you die, which is the exact opposite of how it normally works. We've been interrupted by Yashiro. Ooh, 3-on-1? Oh, let's go Terry first. Oh, cool it, loser! Okay, so Terry seems mad good in this game because of this normal. It's just special cancelable for some reason. It's really easy to do things with. But what if, though? Okay, that didn't work how I planned it. No, easy. Let me move this up a tiny bit. There we go. Yeah, we've defeated one singular man. I feel pretty good about it, though. Yeah, we gotta go up against the Super Babe team. That's not our name for it. That's what they called it. No, stop, I beg you. Yeah, they really animated that, though, in 8-bit. Oh, she's got an air throw! Okay, okay, I understand. Oh, I was curious which super would win. Mime, I need you to chill. Mime, I need you to chill. Okay. Ah! Yo, Ray Smash, thank you for the host. Yeah, they put Miss X in SNK Heroines. To the surprise of nobody, I suppose. Absolutely nobody was surprised by that. If anything, people were probably wondering why wasn't she in to begin with? With enormous air quotes. Yo, Shingo, let's go. Be cool, Shingo. He doesn't have to try to be cool, he's super cool. Yes! Oh, feels good. Oh, it still has CDs, too. You just, you hold both buttons at the same time. You do what would ordinarily be their CD. That's simple enough. Ah, okay, we found the command normal. No Fio or Angel, though. It's really weird. Yeah. Fio would have been pretty cool. Oh, Shermie, yes! You miss this style of handheld games, not gonna lie. Same. Oh, okay. Oh, Shingo still has critical hits. They kept that in up. Nice. You ready for Chris Shermie and Yashiro to be in KOF 15? I'm still pulling for the American sports team, personally. Ah! Yo, Galleria hosting for 19 people. That's a thick host, my dude. Thank you so much. We're playing some Neo Geo Pocket today. Yeah, what a host, what a host. Yeah, I'm still pulling for the American sports team to come back. You see you in round 2? I got you. When are we gotta parsec this shit. Oh, Yuri's theme, though. Oh, it's still a bop. Oh, this is for the Neo Geo Pocket Color Ray Smash. Ayy. It's really unfortunate that whoever dies loses their meter. Stakes are fucking high. Do I have power charge? Hold on. Oh, I do. Oh, I do have power charge. Hold on. Does that mean I can, Whoop! It works! Oh, okay, it doesn't actually work that well. Another one. Shit. Yo, what's up, Sid? You don't understand why no one's recreated the micro switch thumbstick? Yeah, I don't know. It is odd. Because it's universally considered, like, the best thing about it is how the analog stick feels. Very responsive. It's the reason they were able to have fighting games on this to begin with. And, like, nobody's done it since for some reason. It could be that they had a patent on it. Oh, let's go. We got the green Shingo. Oh, we still have 1 meter. Okay, so I guess you just lose 1 meter, period. We must have had 2, and I guess we lost 1 when we died. Okay, we've got CD, like, guard cancels still. That's cool. Shingo kick! Another one. His Shingo kick was stronger than mine. Oh, Shingo lost his notes. Do I have that diving game? I promise you I don't, but we'll get to it at some point. Gotta get to all the things. Today we're mostly focusing on the first party stuff. And then the next time we play Neo Geo Pocket Color stuff, it's gonna get real dang. Let's go Leona first. Oh, I still got this. Wow, there's a lot of songs in this game. No, stop, I beg you. It does nothing. We got throw text, though. Ooh, feels good. Given SNK's track record lately with guest characters, I wouldn't be surprised if KOF 15 had some crazy shit in it. SNK's just been letting people borrow their characters for all sorts of shit lately. Maybe they'll get some cool guest characters in return. We're getting cooked by Orochi Shermie here. Mario with his raging demon from Dong Dong. Finally, a good idea. That's what the KOF series really needs. It needs some Dong Dong crossover characters. You put Heihachi in Metal Slug, I agree. Yeah, we haven't streamed Dong Dong yet. We're gonna have to get to that. Yo, the corner pressure. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, he's got the backwards hat frame and everything. If you've never heard of Dong Dong Never Die, then yes, you should be very afraid. But probably not if you already know what it is. You can only experience that game for the first time once. Oh, he grabbed me out of my power geyser. Fair enough. Yeah, the game plays well. That's the most surprising thing about Dong Dong. Is like how tight it feels. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. That's not regular Rugal, is it? Uh-oh. Alright, let's go Shingo. We're gonna throw Shingo to the fucking wolves. Leona Terry, let's see how this goes. I got a bad feeling about this. Shingo kicking 99. Ugh! Oh, fair enough. That's a sick-looking genocide cutter. I'm worried that he still has, like... I'm worried that he still has his crazy input reading. Oh, no. Oh, what a dodge, what a dodge! No, I don't like it. Oh, his buttons do a lot of damage! You're too weak, my friend. Alright. Alright. It's time to get good, chat room. I'm glad he just stood there and took that. Oh no, genocide cutter hurts. Oh, everything hurts. I don't like it. What if I throw more of these, though? Because he got the answer. Yeah, dude, I didn't do much of anything. What? Oh, we take those. Oh, that's right, we got this move. Well, we learned something right at the end. Yeah, he feels like an SNK boss. Let's see what Terry can do. Oh, we can just roll right through that. That's not the safest way to end that block string, then. Oh, he did another one. he did the first genocide cutter. I'm like, I'm gonna punish it, and then he was like, another one. But I guess he does that in KOF 98 as well. Oftentimes, if he whips a genocide cutter, he'll be like, fuck it, do another one. I mean, what are you gonna do? Punish it? You gonna punish genocide cutter? Nah.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Yo, that's Cry. Thank you for the follow. We're currently suffering. That's today's plan. It's time to earn that paycheck, Shingo. Shingo's sitting on the team. He's like, you guys are getting paid? What a button. Yeah, if one Fafnir doesn't work, just do another one. DP! Oh, that wasn't a DP. We gotta do clean DPs in this game. Oh, you can unlock this Rugal, huh? That's pretty sick. Yeah, this game's fucking great, K-Kun. Uh-oh! Yeah, we take those. We absolutely take those. Another one. Oh. Oh, it hurts, though. I don't like it. It's pronounced Cree-Cree, I understand. No, I beg you. Oh, we got throw techs. We've got certain throw techs. We didn't tech that shit. Alright. So we got some done. It's gonna be up to Terry to do the rest of it. He's got that, He's got this classic fireball that covers his entire body. You can't jump in on that shit. Did I ever play Pocket Fighters? We talking like the arcade game? Because I've definitely played that one. Not on stream yet, though. Oh! Oh, it hurts. Oh, the indie game. No, I have not gotten around to the indie game yet. It's been on my to-do list for a while, and we still haven't checked that out. Oh, we almost got him. Let's try that again. Yeah, I figured Pocket Rumble's what you were talking about. It looks cool. I haven't played it yet, though. No, I don't have a copy. That'd be swell of you if you're offering.
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready.
Super Anime Turbo, thank you for the follow. Also Bacon Wrath with the tier 1 for 3 months. I don't want to confirm. What? Yo, why are we going for this DP? We should be doing Shingo Kick like a degenerate. Another one. Yo, I'll check that as soon as we're done here. As soon as we're done with this stream, Jeff. What a guy, that Jeff the hero. No, I want more Shingo kicks. Shingo actually did a lot of work there. Now, it seems like at the start of every round, he just kind of stands there and you get a free hit on him. He doesn't seem to do anything about it. Yo, what's up, K-Price? It's loading the AI. That would explain why every time Terry comes in, we get like a free jump-in combo. Let's see if they give us another Terry jump-in combo. Yo, what's up, Green? He just kind of stands there at the start of each round. You know, I'm glad that worked out. That could have gone a lot worse. That's quite a hitbox on that move, Rugal. Ah, shit. That fireball's a problem. Fireball's a problem. It does a lot of damage on hit, but it also does a lot of damage on block. It's not good to block it either. It's alright, we're gonna get him, chat room. He really just stands there until you touch him. Oh, we whiffed our DP. That's not good. So this game's got short hops, but I don't think it has it doesn't have super jumps or hyper hops from the looks of it. We definitely pressed something there. We shouldn't have pressed a button. Yo, it's a Felly. We're currently in the process of getting absolutely cooked by this portable Rugal. He's Rugal, but smaller. But he's not any weaker. He's just smaller. Oh, you're gonna give me that again? Another one. Okay. Another one. He's wised up to our tactics. Oh! Oh, it hurts. I don't like it. Shit! We almost had him. Yeah, he's very small. He's just as angry as he's always been, though. Oh, he still has the, Yeah. It's surprising how many of how many of each character's moveset they were able to still put in to this game. You'd expect that they'd have to, like, cut moves out, but they really didn't. Everyone seems to have, like, their entire moveset. Oh, he's hella mashing DP. He's got the tech. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be mashing DP for our lives. No, stop, I beg you. I was gonna laugh if he got hit by that, and he was blocking it the entire way there. Uh-oh. Yep, that's the read. He doesn't seem fond of blocking projectiles, but our team doesn't really have any good ones. Sometimes he just kind of gives you this with Terry from the looks of it. Oh, he got sick of that. Chip him! Yo, Tack, you subscribed at just the right time. We did it, chat room. Dream time's over. Smell the coffee. We did that for Tack just now because he subscribed for 5 months. What an absolute lunatic. Thank you for the 5 months, Tack. I know, what was that timing? Oh, he's got a bomb! Terry just fucking runs for his life. Oh, this art looks really good! Is that us on that cliff? Well. Mission accomplished, I suppose. That was an Acme-ass bomb, I agree. No matter who, I'm invincible. Yeah, Terry kind of did all the work just now. Rugal just stopped blocking. Say what you want, but stop shaking. Alright, that's the King of Fighters round 2. At least that's the arcade mode. We do have another mode to show off. Because most of these Neo Geo fighting games, they have some like extra bullshit thrown in, and most of it's pretty interesting to look at, so we're gonna do so. Yo, hi, I did the sound! He worked on Metal Slug! We're gonna crack open this stream juice for that. Gotta... I don't know what that stream juice is. It's just a completely blank bottle. It says, your ad space here. We'll never know. Oh, we did it. All clear. Yeah, that emote's exactly how it looks. It's just as good the second time. But yeah, we're gonna check out the making mode real quick before we move on to the next game. Saving character can't change character until data is erased. So, making mode is a little bonus mode where you pick one character. I believe you just pick one. We'll pick Leona, I guess. Fucking... You gotta name it, because this is how you, This is how you identify which save file you have. Let's put some dots in there. Hold on, I'm having trouble navigating to the end of the... There we go. I found it. Your name is Dino, the hero created to keep the peace of your sworn enemy, the evil Rugal. Weapons dealer, cloner, bad dude. Dino has reached his goal, Black Noia, Rugal's ship of evil. So this is the mode where you've got all kinds of shit here. The kill button deletes your character's progress. You can tell that we've got stats, we've got moves and shit. You can equip all kinds of these special moves, and they'll actually give you new special moves in the game. So we've got an old gun here. It comes pre-equipped on Leona. We've got 21 pages of gear, and I think it's like all moves and shit. But I think it lowers our, I don't know what normal down means. It might lower the damage on her regular buttons. So we can go to fight. We've only got one place we can go at the moment. But yeah, we'll mess around with this for a little bit, because we got other stuff to play. Professional mode. The Merchant's Mobile Arms Bazaar, Black Noia. Dino readies for battle. So making mode's got a whole plot and everything. We're gonna have to get back to this. We're gonna have to get back to this so we can do a full run of the of the making mode at some point. Intruder exterminate. She's not identified as Athena, but as a clone. Isn't that interesting? Oh no, there's 3 of them. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, it's Leona versus 3 people, why not? How do I use my gun? Hold on. We gotta find Leona's gun. That's not it. Where's my gun? Yes! Gun! Amazing. Is it unblockable? I don't see her blocking it. Who knew? This was Metal Slug all along. Oh, where'd my meter go? Okay, the gun doesn't work when you're too close. That's a little bit of a problem. And yeah, that's just one of the things you can equip. There's fucking 21 pages of them. So the making mode is probably the bulk of the content in this game. You've got the arcade mode, but this goes much deeper, and we're gonna have to come back to this one some other time so we can take a look at it more closely. Gun. Oh, it's not my gun. Yeah, there's usually 2 versions of Shermie. You've got regular Shermie, you've got Orochi Shermie. The whole Orochi team is like that. There's usually multiple versions of each of them. As well as like there's like 5 or 6 versions of Kyo. There's 2 or 3 Ioris. Gun. This is how we survive. Oh, they can crouch it. She was crouching it. Yeah, KOF 99 in particular. KOF 99 in particular had like 4 playable Kyos for some reason. Yeah, the gun's not working so well on my... Oh, did she just taunt me, though? Oh, that's not what we wanted. Alright, this game's got chip kills confirmed. Dino is lost, but he's not out. It doesn't take long to get well. Hero's flame burns within. Let's try that again. We gotta see what we get if we win. We gotta see if we get another item. Oh, it's not the same characters this time. That's a fucking team. I got a bad feeling about this. At least we've got Isaka playing. We've got that going for us. It's the yes, I'm a KOF fan team. It's the I just picked up KOF yesterday. I don't know who to play. Someone told me to play Kyo and Terry. Well, you gotta pick Iori. That's just smart. That's just smart KOF. Iori's a fucking gorilla in most of the games he's in. Yeah, he's like the most unnerfable character of all time. They could try to make him bad. He'll still be good somehow. See if we get any mileage out of the gun. Terry doesn't have any full screen moves. Except Burn Knuckle, I suppose, but the gun should beat that clean. No, you stay away from me. Yo, the AI was short hopping though. Alright, there's a little bit of move overlap with the gun and some of Leona's other moves. Sometimes we accidentally get the wrong move to come out. Oh, was Iori not that great in 12? I'm not actually familiar with KOF 12. 13 I know somewhat. Oh, 13. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, his fireball disappears if we shoot him with the gun. That's interesting. Nice. That's how that was supposed to go the first time. Leona hates blood. Fair enough. Yashiro's here. Oh no. There's just more. I thought we were about to get something. There's just more. Rugel's gone, but I'm happy to play with you. Alright, fair enough. Yeah. If you hate blood so much, maybe don't mash on this gun. Maybe don't do this right here. There's no timer for these. That's interesting. I wonder if stats actually do come into play then. Like, I wonder if there's an infinite time limit because later on maybe you'll run into someone with like crazy defense and it takes forever to kill them. No, please, I beg you. Yeah, there's no, can't lame them out in making mode. Oh, I'm getting pooped on. Hold on. Oh, I don't like it. No, stop, I beg you. Shit! I'm beginning to think leaving it on hard mode may have been a mistake, may have been an error in judgment. Oh, we gotta do the 1-on-3 again. All right, stakes are high. We gotta get through that shit. Gun. Abuse the gun. It doesn't do chip though. Nor do you. Oh, it does do chip eventually. You have to land like 4 of them before it does any chip damage. Oh, that's an odd combo. Yeah, you don't build meter with it either. Thankfully, you get your health back before the one-on-one fight after this. Oh, I know I can super cancel that. Don't lie to me. No, Shingo, I beg you. You missed the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I'll be honest, I didn't have one when I was a kid, but I probably would have enjoyed it if I had one. I was a big fan of KOF 99 on the PS1. That's what I had. And if I saw that you could play as those characters on this tiny thing, I probably would have enjoyed that. The Neo Geo Pocket Color had something like 75 games total, I think. A lot of them were Japan exclusive. And I guess for what it's worth, that's way more than the original Neo Geo Pocket had. The original had like 10 games before they discontinued it in favor of the color version. Uh-oh. Gun. Another one. Now, hold on, Chris. Hold on. I have an idea. Shit. Yeah, the problem was they had to compete with the Game Boy, you know. Game Boy had Pokemon. It was really it was no contest, really. And this was the last time SNK made like a console. It was the last time SNK really dabbled in hardware. Well, if every round can go like that, we'll be in good shape. Unless you count pachinko as hardware, yeah. Everyone's lost in the pachinko mines these days. Oh, that was a weird... I crossed her up with like a standing attack? That's fine, I'm not gonna worry about it. I've never been the biggest fan of this move, but I like how it looks, so I keep doing it. It doesn't work very well at all. Alright, just get me out of the corner. No, stop. The 3DS gave everyone migraines. Oh, yeah! I completely forgot that the 3DS had like a 3D feature. Did they stop doing that at some point? Is that like not a thing anymore? I don't know much about the 3DS. Welcome to the Dino Exposes How Little He Knows About Modern Gaming show. Oh, that's what we're looking for. No, Mai, I beg you. Gun! She can crouch the gun! That's a problem! Alright, good enough. Let's see who we get. Who do we get for round 2? Is it Yashiro again? Okay, that's probably scripted then.
Zone. Get ready.
Mugen Katsuki, thank you for the follow! What a guy. So this is probably scripted to always be Yashiro. I can't help but notice the gun does not do much to him. That gun did not do much on hit. No, where's my backdash though? He does more to us than we do to him. Did he just backdash that gun? What a god. Uh-oh. That's an overhead. No, stop, I beg you. Ooh, that's a hitbox. They had a Tekken game with a movie for a cart on 3DS. Interesting, interesting. Oh, that's right. She's got like a not that great command grab. Or maybe it's good these days. Who knows? Oh, I should not have done that super cancel. No, stop. Ah, shit. He's too good, chat room. He's too good, chat room. How about we get into the making mode properly some other time? And then we'll move on to our next game. We'll probably get back to a bunch of these games so that we can get into the nitty-gritty with them later, but we're just kind of checking stuff out today. So how about this is gonna be brief. This is gonna be brief, but we must show off the popular games on the console. Even if we don't plan on playing them to completion today. It's probably important that we show off SNK vs. Capcom Card Fighters at least a little bit. This is probably one of the games that most people know about. There is a
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready.
Yo, Boom Cannon, thank you for the follow. There's 2 different versions of this game. There's an SNK version and a Capcom version. The one we've got on hand at the moment is the SNK one, and we'll play that for a little while. Eventually, we'll probably do a full playthrough of the game, and we may very well switch to the Capcom one for that. Who knows? I think this game had an ad, too. Hold on. Do I have this commercial? Oh, I do. Sick.
SNK vs. Capcom 夢の対決がついに実現総勢300の人気キャラクターがカードでバトル SNK vs. Capcom 第1弾ネオジオポケットから激突カードファイターズ
Card Fighters! Imagine being that guy who got paid. Like, SNK contacts you. They're like, alright, we're making this commercial for this card game. We need you to make this card game sound like the hypest shit of all time. And they give you nothing to work with. They show you the like graphics and shit. There's not much to work with. But god damn it, he made it work. He tried his absolute best. What a lad, what a lad. Yeah, mission accomplished, I agree. Let's check out this game. We'll play this for a little while. We'll explain how the game works. We'll probably do a few matches. There sure is, Lunar. We're looking at it right now. Yo, what's up, King? What's up, King 9999?
Card Fighters!
Oh, that was a good sounding voice sample for a handheld. Did you hear that? It sounded pretty good, actually. So give me that clip one more time. SNK and Capcom's greatest heroes are all here.
Card Fighters!
Amazing. Yeah, SNK version. Explain rules? Absolutely not. Oh, Choose character. We've got 2 characters. Card game beginners prefer to collect SNK cards. Girls from West Japan prefer to collect SNK cards. Do we want Headband McGee? Do we want Headband McGee, or do we want Red Hat McBlonde Hair? This probably who we want. I don't think they have different cards in their deck. Her name is Kay by default. We'll just leave that there. Ooh, good play. Just like you, Kay, that's my disciple. I've taught you all I know, but just in case, do you want me to explain Card Clash rules again? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, by the way, Cap. Oh, Cap, last year's champions come here to play. Do you mind if I post a picture of the whole card list for the game? Go ahead. I don't mind. How about taking him on? You could learn something. So we got Cap, last year's champion. We gotta go fight him immediately. We've just immediately gotta fight Cap the champion. I don't know why we're all standing on these stools instead of sitting in them, but that's fine. They're very big stools. Looking for a game? Very well, you got it. But can you beat me? Maybe, we'll see. We're Cossack dancing on top of them, yeah. Oh, who's gonna go first? That's what I fucking thought. Oh, we drew Hadern! So, we can discern a few things from... Alright. Botanic Sage _BS subscribed with Twitch Prime. Yo, Trey, thank you for the Twitch Prime, my dude. Isn't it your birthday tomorrow? Isn't it your birthday tomorrow, Trey? Is there a birthday thing? Is there a birthday thing that we're dropping in on? So there's some amount of information we can glean from the starting screen here. One, we can tell that we've got 1,000 HP each. We've got no SP. It's not clear what SP is just yet, but we'll get into it. Oh, there could be. Oh, shit. We got somewhere to go tomorrow, boys. So we can look at who we got in our hand. We got Hayate. We got Ralph. We've got Robert from King of Fighters. Somebody link that video again. We've got Mr. Big from Art of Fighting. We've got Kim Soo-il. We've got Hadern. So, all of these cards have their own BP value, and they've got their own SP value. If we play Ralph first, for example, he will give us 3 SP. We've currently got 0. So you want to play cards that are good, but you also want to play cards that give you SP to do things later on. So we're going to open up with Ralph here. Yeah, Twitch does look different. Not a lot of... There's some differing opinions on the quality of the new layout. So yeah, we put Ralph on the board. He cannot attack because nobody can attack on the same turn they get put onto the field. So we're going to let them do shit. Oh, they got 12! It's actually spelled correctly! Exclamation point, Robert should be a Dino bot command. Draco's on? You're absolutely right, I'm gonna have to make that command. Oh, he's got an ability, X-Copy. When this character counterattacks, BP equals enemy characters. So if somebody tries to attack, and they've got 12 on the field, if they decide to counterattack with 12, both characters die. Because they'll automatically have the same BP. We got Clark! We got Ralph and Clark? Hold on. Okay, so we can show off one of the mechanics here. Clark doesn't have a special ability himself, but you can see that he backs up Hadern, Leona, and Ralph if they are on the field. So, normally you're only allowed to play 1 fighter per turn, unless we're using them as backup. So if we play this Clark on top of Ralph, it will give Ralph 300 more attack power. So now Ralph has 700 attack, and we still get to play somebody else, I believe. Let's see if we can play Robert. Yeah. And Ralph's not on cooldown anymore, so we get to attack. But if he decides to counter with 12, Ralph is going to die anyway. Let's see if he decides to do that. Yeah, of course he is. It's alright, we've still got Robert on the field. Oh, he's got Captain Commando characters. Wait, is that the one from Captain Commando? I'm getting my Capcom ninjas mixed up. We just drew Genjiro, boys! What does Genjiro do? You can tell when somebody has a special move when they've got like a red circle next to their BP. Sometimes it'll be a square, sometimes it'll be an arrow. So we can tell that Hayter and Genjiro have special abilities. So Genjiro disables counterattacks. Or maybe that means he is incapable of counterattacking, and that's like a bad ability, I'm not sure. And what does Hayter do? Steal up to 3 SPs from enemy when this character damages enemy. So if you deal direct damage with Hayter and you steal their SP, that's just pretty cool. Yeah, that would have been nice a second ago. Let's put Genjiro down. Let's just put big beefy, we'll put big beefy fighters on the field. Let them figure out how to deal with it. Are you blocking? He decided not to block. Yeah, this is a strong recommend to Skilla Harpy. This game's very addictive once you get into it. Was that Power Stone? Was that Power Stone that just hit the board? Oh, we got another Haytern. Does Haytern back up himself? No, he doesn't. You just start stacking Hayterns on top of each other. So if he wants to not die here, he's gonna have to block with both Rouge and the ninja here. However, now that we have 2 characters at the same time that are capable of attacking, we can use another feature called Uniting. I believe it costs 5 SP to do a Unite attack, and what this does is it'll stack your attacks on top of each other. So Genjiro and Robert, instead of being 2 separate attacks, it'll count as 1 singular attack, which means they only get to block it with 1 character, not 2. And as an added bonus, any extra damage carried over that pierces through their block is dealt directly. So there's no way they can block this like 1400 Unite attack. And I think that's pretty much all that requires explaining. I think we hit all the key points there. You're quite a player. Here's a present for you. Oh, we got a Terry card! What does Terry do? Terry Rush. Keeps character out of freeze phase, even if this character attacks. So that means he gets to attack every turn, and he doesn't have to, he's not on cooldown after he attacks. You get to attack and then defend on the same turn. Usually if you attack with somebody, that character is not available to block during your opponent's turn, but Terry does not have that problem. You'll see you around, kid. That's my disciple. You got talent. You should enter the SC Card Clash. I'm sure you'll go to the top. Strike while the iron's hot. Take on other players and gather SC coins. So these are our MacGuffins. These are our gym badges. We gotta get 5 coins so we can access the end game. And we definitely need to put Terry in our deck. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Arrange deck. Do we just slide him in? Oh, we can only have 50 cards. We got 51. Who do we take out? What do we got? We got 3 Ralphs, we got 3 Clarks. I refuse to take them out. We've got 3 Hayates. I don't think he does anything. Okay. Ooh-ya! Yeah, they just casually mentioned the Tokyo Championships. Do we want to fight against Taka? Why not? Let's do one more match. Maybe one, maybe like 2 more matches. So people get the idea. And then some other time we'll run through the full game. Oh, he seems angry! That's an emote face. Yeah, it is. Alright, so now we just drew an action card. We did not get any action cards on the first match. These are used completely separately of the fighter cards. And these are what you spend your SP on. Not just unite attacks, you also spend them on these. So this costs 1 to use. See up to 3 cards. See up to 3 of the deck's top cards. Add 1 to your hand, discard the rest. And that only costs 1, so that's pretty good. Let's stick Takato out there, get all that SP. And then we could use Best Shot on the same turn. Trunks! That's not Trunks. We only get to pick one of these. What does Awakening do? Raise one character's BP 300 points. That's pretty good. Do we want that or do we want Hater? Nah, let's go with this. I don't think there's a limit on action cards as well, so we could use this on the same turn, but I'd rather hold on to that for later. Something else that requires mentioning is that every single opponent has a different amount of HP that you'll have for that match. It's not always 1,000 like in the tutorial match. Let's see here. Yeah, sure, why not? What did we put on the field? We put, No. He gets backed up by Ryo, Kasumi, and Guy in all lowercase letters. So the reason Guy is written in lowercase here is because there's 2 guys in this game. You've got the Capcom one and you've got the SNK one. And the Capcom one is written in all caps. They had to decide how to write it. Yeah, we don't have any of the backups for him though. Let's put Changlei out there. And since he is, what was he? He was only 300? That's who we should use Awakening on. No. This is who we should use Awakening on. What's he got? Sodom? Are you gonna block this, though? Yeah, he is. And this puts us in an interesting situation where we've got a really weak fighter on the field. So, one of the things that you could do in this game is you could intentionally lower people's HP, or BP, rather. You could lower people's BP really low, and then there's no way to remove your fighters from the board. So you can just sit there drawing cards while their field is all clogged up with 100 or 200 BP fighters while you're building the ultimate hand. So there are layers of strategy to this game. He's got Hanfu.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Yo, what's up, King? Thank you for the follow. He's probably gonna block. Oh, he didn't block any of them. I thought he would. I thought for sure he'd block one of these. Yeah, you can suicide attack. That's your only way to clear your own board. Oh, Takuba hit the field. He's got an 8-pack. It's off screen, but he's probably got an 8-pack. And we're gonna counter this. So now we've got 2 pretty weak fighters on the board. Do I have yeah, I put Kim out there, yeah? Yes, I did. Can we back up twice on the same turn? No, we can't. It does not allow us to back up twice at once. That'd be fucking sick, though. Wasn't there, it might have been a weird fever dream I had, but I seem to recall there being another Capcom vs. SNK, card game on the DS or something? Wasn't there a DS one, or did I imagine that? Oh, there's the boy! We've got no room on the field for him, though. But he's got 1,000 BP! He's crazy good! This is what you'd use to, This is what carries you right here. This is what carries you through the early game. You just draw Terry and you're fine. Oh, it's the sequel. It's a sequel to this game? I understand. Yeah, I've never played that one. I have no idea how it is. I don't know if it functions the same or anything. It has a game-breaking bug in the US version. That's always a good sign. Oh, it's Rick Stroud! Fuck, he's cool! Rick Stroud, come back, I miss you! He's gonna have to block Takato because, if he blocks Chonglei, he loses. I can unite them! I can unite them into a big super, 300 power attack. But I think I'd rather not. The shittiest unite attack possible. Sometimes it's better to do separate attacks, because if they've only got one fighter, they can only block one of them. Is 1,000 BP the highest BP per card? Absolutely not. It gets a bit higher. I think I've seen like a 1,500 in this game. What does cover fire do? Decreases one character's life 300 points. Let's just fucking shoot Rick then. We can just shoot him. We can shoot either one of them. They're just dead. Oh, he's dead now. He's just fucking, he's dead now. Yeah, we just fucking sniped him. And because he cannot block, he can't block Chonglei and Terry. He can only block one of these, so we win regardless. We just kind of sneak in with our little 100 damage. What a guy, that Botanic Sage. What a guy, what a guy. Beaten by you? Oh, the humanity. Oh, we get to pick? Or did we get all three of these? Choose card to look at. We got Alfred. Lets this character attack in this turn. So this guy's ability allows him to attack the same turn you play him. He doesn't have to, like, sit in a cooldown. No, I beg you. We got Changshu. He's got Foggy Fists. KOs one other character in your ring. BP rises according to KO'd character's BP. Well, that's one way to clear your fucking board. You can use this card to nuke your own cards, and all the BP goes straight into Changshu. We've also got Tuptodon. During this turn, Union 1 attacks require 0 SP. Union 2 takes 5 SP. So you can do Unite attacks for free. And it costs 0 on top of that, which is nice. Let's take a look at the world map, shall we? There's a dog! This game's amazing. What? Hey, watch it, huh? Hey, it's K. What's up? A blue-haired stuck-up guy. Oh yeah, he was just over there. He said he'd join the card clash if it cost him everything. He's at the tournament now, I'm certain of it. And if you win here at Joy Joy, the Toy Shop Lost World, the Game Center's Neo Geo Land, and Plaza Capcom, these are all destinations we have to go to. Also the SC Park Horror Attraction, Resident Evil Mansion. If you win card battles at those 5 places, you can get SC coins. You can get coins in any order, so go wherever you want. These are our MacGuffins we gotta go get. So if you've played the Pokemon trading card game, this is it's all very similar. You just pick a place and you go beat everybody up and you get a thing, and then you go somewhere else and you just improve your deck the entire game. Yeah, there's a Resident Evil park. Was it here? No, I don't think so. This isn't Resident Evil Land. We might have to unlock the Resident Evil Mansion. Or... I take it back. I take it back. I think we found it. Wow. What a mansion! Are there zombies in here, though? No, hold on. Hold on, though. Are there zombies? I don't think there's any zombies in here. Resident Evil sure is scary, huh? But enough of that story. How about some Card Clash? Yeah! There's just a Card Clash table all set up in this zombie-infested mansion. Yeah, let's fight! Sure. Why not? Oh, she seems nice. Wow, this game's rigged. Oh, there's Mai. She's got more clothes on than usual, that's odd. We drew a bopper. Well, I don't know what bopper does. Let's see. KOs one of your characters. BP damage is given to another character. Oh. So it lets you nuke one of your characters for some burn damage. Oh, we must have 2 Kaedes in this game as well. We've got lowercase Kaede. There must be a Capcom one. Ooh. Ooh, what do we do? We've got Saishu misspelled. That's fine. We're not going to worry about it. We can see that he's got an up arrow ability as opposed to Terry's, like, circle one. The up arrow abilities activate right when you play the card. Just decreases enemy's life by 200 points. We can play him and immediately deal 200 to whoever's out. Oh no, that's direct damage. That's 200 direct damage when you play Saishu. Okay. Who do they got? Oh, that's not great, actually. Oh, that's not good. We should have played someone better. Uh-oh. Maybe that's fine. Oh no, they had a second Mai. I got a bad feeling about this one, boys. Yes, I'd like to counter that attack. Alright, at least one of them's been softened up. We don't have enough SP for either of these, so we're gonna have to get some SP. Let's just play Terry, fuck it. Why not? Terry's gonna save the day. Let's, let's power up Terry. Let's make him even better. Got a big, thick Terry. Unfortunately, we can only block one of these attacks. Oh, Athena just hit the field. Let's counter this one. Because we can just leave this 200 there. It's not that threatening. We got KOF 13, Terry. Everyone had beefy arms in that game for some reason. We only got 2 SP. We'd play Takato to get some meter. What does Leona do? Decreases one other character's life 200 points. Wait a minute. We just killed Mai with that then. Yes! Fuck out of here. That's pretty useful. Leona seems good. Are you going to block this, though? Yeah, Ralph and Clark in particular. I don't know why they got so big in KOF 13. They got extra thick. Yo, Elena's here! We got Metal Slug characters, yes! She's not very good in this game, but I'm glad to see her. Who does she back up, though? Tarma? Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, all 4 of them are in this game. Sick. Alright, let's see. Who do we got? Who's on the field? I have no idea. We have a weak Terry. So if I attack with Leona, they'll probably block it, and then Terry will just get 100 damage, and that would be the end of it. Let's get some meter. We gotta get more meter. And we got 9 SP. That feels a bit better. You can't block both of these, motherfucker. That's a good card. That's what we needed. Decreases one character's life by 300. How much do you have? You've only got 300. Well, isn't that unfortunate? Gun. Alright, I feel better about this. We've got a lot of weak attackers, but we're chipping away at them. That Terry's not looking as thick these days. That's a real thin Terry. Uh-oh. I don't know what double does. Keeps one character in freeze phase, frozen for the next action phase. Ah, shit. So we cannot attack with Takato next turn. I don't think we can do any backups, right? Okay. What we can use is Bopper to kill one of our cards to deal some extra damage. Let's see. Oh, it wouldn't actually matter. We can't kill anyone with this. We could use a Unite attack to deal 600 to Mai, and it'll clear our board of that Terry that's not doing much. That's only if she blocks, though. Okay. So everybody dies. This is how you make room on your field. You gotta use Unite attacks to get rid of your own shitty fighters. Yo, Ibuki is here! This game's art style is absolutely fantastic. It's so damn good. Every card looks amazing. Dudley! It's not actually Dudley, but he's on an action card. Spares all characters in your ring from freeze phase, even after attacks are unions. So you would use this before you attack, and then even after you attack, there's no cooldown, so you get to attack or defend the next turn right away. We don't have enough meter to do it. We've only got 1 SP. So let's use Ralph to get some. Now, because we played Ralph beforehand, using Lightning wouldn't actually help us here. Because he's already in freeze phase because we just played him. You'd have used Bopper on Takato. Oh yeah, that could have been a thing. I've never been one for strategery. I'm not the smartest man. Yuri uses double KO. I think I have a hunch what this card does. Indeed. Fair enough. Yo, Kazumi. Yeah, everyone's dead. Let's see here. We've got a bit of a situation where all our cards are weak as fuck. That's fine. We'll worry about it later. Yeah, double KO seems really good because you could have like somebody who's only got 100 BP left, right? And you can still use that card to kill something that's a lot stronger than 100. Hinata's using Go For It. Raises one character's BP by 200. That's pretty good. Let's block that. So now Kasumi's nice and weak. Ooh, that's a card! I feel good about that. Let's use lightning first so we can attack and still defend with Hadern. Oh, wait a minute. You don't use it first. There's a lesson in here, chat room. Make sure you know how to play the game. That's fine, we're not gonna worry about it. There's a lesson in here somewhere. Showtime. Raise all characters' BP in your ring 200. Oh no, they're busting out the good shit. Yo, these people in Resident Evil Mansion don't fuck around. Sakura's backing up Hinata. Oh man, they're getting thick over there. Akira. Alright, let's see. Let's block, I think we've got to block Hinata here. Is that the Super Babe team all along? It was those three? Oh shit, it's Robert from King of Fighters. He's gonna save the day. Maybe. There was probably an order we were meant to do these in. Let's see, what do we got over there? We got a 200, we got a 400. We can let 200 damage get by. Oh yeah, we're absolutely making Robert a command. I've been inspired. Okay. So Rosa and Carol back each other up. That could be useful. Who's on the field still? Kasumi, 400. Okay. Okay. This is making more sense. This is making more sense to me. So Robert's gonna die, but Kasumi's gonna be left with almost nothing. And with just 100 BP, that Kasumi's not very dangerous at all. Oh no, Sakura's back. BP doubled if your life is 1,000 points or less. Well, it's not. Okay, so Sakura's the comeback mechanic. Drop to 3 discard cards and return them to the deck. After deck is shuffled, draw 1 card. Yo, Spike's Lagoon Company, thank you for the follow. Yeah, poor Robert. Poor Robert from King of Fighters. We don't even need to block this. That's just 300 damage. We can leave Rosa here and then use our other card to back her up next turn. We can let this damage get through. That could be useful. Let's we'll back up Rosa first, and then we can still play another fighter. I don't know if Aries the one we want though. Let's see if we can best shot somebody better. Oh, we've got Choi, we got Hibiki, we got Leona. Choi has an ability. What does he do? Shuffles yours or enemy's deck. Leona it is. And this does 200 damage right when she comes out. So we can just kill Hinata with that straight up. And she can block this with Sakura if she wants to. That'd be fine with me. Yo, this fight's getting a little nitty gritty. It's getting a little messy in here. We got Taizan. What backups? Nothing that I got. Alright, what do we got? We got 500 total. You got 400 total. You'll block these, though. You won't. Alright, sick. So that should kill both of them, yeah? Oh no, they blocked it backwards the way I thought they'd block him. I thought she'd use her stronger blocker on Leona, but she didn't. Shingo's here! And he's got his notes! He didn't forget his notes this time! I'm proud of him. Could you imagine if Shingo still had crits in this game? Actually, we need to see what Shingo does. What if he has that mechanic? That possibility terrifies me. Burning Shingo. Decrease this character's and one enemy's character's life 300 points. So the square abilities are... they're abilities that you activate whenever you want. So that's just a thing he would be able to do. Yeah, we gotta play Hater. Shingo's got what? 400? We can't use Bopper then. I would just use Bopper to fucking clear that shit out. Alright, we're making this comeback. It was looking bad for a while, but I think we're on top of it now. Oh no, maybe not. She's going shopping again. Uh-oh. Oh, he doesn't even need 300. He doesn't need 300 to do that. That makes Shingo pretty good. Yuri uses Indulge. That costs 6. I don't feel good about it. All characters' BP becomes 200. Wow, that's a good card. They got some cards that we don't got. Uh-oh. Decrease enemy's life 200 points when this character is counter-attacked. Shoutouts to Eyedrop, yeah. Oh, we got Mature. Let's see here. She had 500? Oh, man. Yeah, we don't have any backups here. Okay. We can't even use a... I guess we could use a Unite attack. I think maybe we use the Unite attack here. It'll kill both of our... It'll kill these two, but it'll drop Kareen down to 100, which is probably what we want. I'd rather have her at 100. Uh-oh. Oh, he's back. No, I don't think we blocked this here. I think we let this attack slide through and then we used Bopper on Mature to kill Shingo. Because this is just 100, we don't really care about that. So let's bop our, let me make sure I got this right. KO one of your characters, BP damage is given to another character. Yes. So we're gonna bop Mature to kill Shingo. The problem is the rest of our hand is pretty weak. I don't feel super great about it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll block that. Oh, it does 200 direct damage when you counterattack her. Wow, that's pretty good, actually. has been a back and forth match. Oh, never mind. We got something good, boys. Oh, I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, sure, why not? Time to DP. For being in the Resident Evil area. Yeah, we haven't seen a, we still haven't seen a Resident Evil card. That's true. Okay, so Genjiro's ability is he can't counterattack. We've just confirmed this by being unable to counterattack. I think we're boned, boys. Let's see here. Yeah, that's about all we can do. I don't think we're winning this one, boys. Genjiro's a strong card, but he can't counterattack, so maybe he's not actually that good. They let us live. They let us live for some reason. We'll never know why. If we do a Unite attack here, we'll either kill Athena outright if she blocks with Athena, or we'll kill Karine and get 300 piercing damage straight through it. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Yeah, there was a DS sequel, or so I've heard. We'll have to check that one out someday. I mean, we can block this, but it's going to do 200 damage to us. But we have to, or else we lose. So I suppose we need to hope we don't see any more Koreans. That'd be bad. Alright, we don't have the most ultimate hand of all time, though. Used to play a ton of this in the back of class. It was really tough because of the clicky stick. Yeah, it's certain games like this one, you probably would prefer a D-pad, but the Neo Geo never had a D-pad. Oh, we're barely living. We're living by the slimmest margin possible. Alright, Mr. Big, I feel good about that. Who do you got? You got a Buki? Okay. Block it, you coward. You won't. Oh, shit! That's not good. Who do you got? You got Akira? Alright. Oh, we got something to match that. Alright. We're not out yet, boys. Never mind, we're out. We can block this, but it's not gonna matter. Chat room, I've got a feeling we shouldn't have gone to the Resident Evil mansion first. Got a feeling. Yeah, we can't attack, and they can just attack with both of them for game. Oh, we had a good run, boys. We lasted a good long while. Yo, the double loser text. Rest in peace. Well, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I guess we're dead now, and that's just the end of the stream, I suppose. Just kidding. Hey, I sound like Ibuki, don't I? No, you don't. Does Ibuki say rest in peace? That doesn't seem correct. Maybe she does. Oh, it's so cheerful outside of the mansion. We're having a grand old time. But yeah, we're gonna get back to this game at a later date, and we'll do like a proper full playthrough. We're just kind of checking stuff out today. That's that game. Hopefully, somebody in the chat had never seen that game before. Maybe they were inspired to play it just now. That'd be cool because that game is fucking sick. There's 2 versions of it too. If you want to start with Capcom cards, there is a Capcom version of the game that you can take a look at. So the next thing we're going to do, we are going to have a look-see at Samurai Shodown 2 with an exclamation point. Because the Neo Geo Pocket ones have an exclamation point in the name. We're going to look at some Sam Show real quick. I need to update my this. That's the one. Yeah. I think this game had an ad too. Hold on. I don't know why all these Neo Geo Pocket games, of all things, had like commercials dedicated to them.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Coming soon? Shit, it's not actually out yet. We can't play this game, chat room. This game is coming soon. It's not out yet. Alright, I guess we'll just move on to the next one then. Also, thank you for the follow, XD Eric. What a guy, what a guy. What am I doing? I've forgotten how to stream. Hold on. Whoop. Sam Show. Yes. Take a look at this Sam Show. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Queeper Frog. Yo, Genjiro's back. I have no idea how to play this version of Sam Show. If the moves are where they're supposed to be, we'll do fine, I suppose. Alright, we've got 1P, we've got Survival, we got Versus Collection! We've got a card collection? Oh shit. Send and receive cards. So if you had a link cable with somebody else who had this game, you'd be able to trade cards with each other. Trade these collectible cards in the game. It's a shame we don't have any though. This all seems fine to me. Did we do CVS? We did the card fighting. We did the card game. We have not done the other one. We're gonna get to that one. So yeah, we don't have like a crazy making mode like we did in KOF for the Neo Geo Pocket. So I guess we'll just run through arcade mode. Who do we got? Who do we got in this video game? We got Genjiro, we got Shiki, we got Asura, we've got Morizumi, we've got Haomaru. I don't know why he's way over there instead of like in the middle, but that's fine. Yeah, bring back Taizan, I agree. We've got Hanzo, we've got Rimururu. You get to play as the background dude with the flags. The most important character in Sam Show history. You get to play as the ref. Nakaruru, we got Calford. Jubei, there's a lot of characters in this game. Sogetsu, Charlotte, Kazuki, and Ukyo. Okay. Play as the ref. Hold on, let's I gotta pick my boy Galford. After that, I guess we'll pick the ref next, and we'll see if we can figure out any of his moves. Hopefully Galford plays the way he's supposed to. So we've got Slash and we've got Bust. If we pick Bust Galford, he does not have Poppy, which is unacceptable, so we must play Slash. A ghostly air in the heavens, darkness falls. His purpose, to unite darkness and light. It just scrolls through the pages, Skeleharpy. There were 3 pages of people. To resurrect the dark god in a dark utopia. Wow, there's a lot of lore. I didn't expect the lore today. Episode 1. Uh-oh. We might be in for it, boys. Very well, I'll indulge you. Oh, we got Charlotte first. Go, Poppy! Yes! Let's see if we remember. See if we remember how to do Galford things. Alright, sick! Oh, it still has the hit stun! Oh, it's got big, satisfying hit stun. The dog command grab, yes. Oh, it's nighttime now. We've got daytime to nighttime transitions. Mid fight. Another one. Shit. Can we Eason in this game? Hold on. Oh. Oh, we can! Yes! Conclusion victory. Severe lack of brutal violence. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this one. Oh, is that the air throw? Okay. Galford still has an air throw. This looks like a golf course. Oh, Tack, do I have something for you? You've inspired me. Wait till we do this arcade mode, though. God, I love that command grab. No, I want it to work, though. No, Poppy, do it again. Poppy! Poppy, I beg you! Yes! Man, Galford is so cool. Galford's the only character I know how to play in Sam's show, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat room. What is my super? Is it the same? Do I have the same super? Hold on. What is my super? Aha, there it is. Oh, they just did the rage explosion, said fuck that super. I like the goofy, like ragdoll physics. Or the like spin out animation that certain moves in this game have. They could have just did a simple falling down animation, but they didn't. Episode 3. Down of Disaster. Uh-oh. It's about to get real tuberculosis in here. If this man instant overheads me, I'm gonna end the stream. If I get hit with this instant overhead, I'm just gonna quit. Oh, that must have been a counter hit because he just fucking died. On guard. Yo, Poppy. I'm glad that they still have the ridiculous damage. Poppy just beats the shit out of him. That's a good super. No, I beg you. Alright. Look at that ground bounce. This game's got, like, more animation than it has any right to. Episode 4, Scorched Earth. Why do you even bother to fight? This seems like a pleasant place for a fight, for a sword fight. Oh, I don't like it. Whoa! What was that hitbox? We take those. We absolutely take those. Why not? You get him, Poppy. Shit. What if that worked, though? This game is great. This is the second one. The original Neo Geo Pocket had a monochrome Sam Show game. Same with King of Fighters Round 2, the first thing we played today. There was a King of Fighters Round 1 for the Neo Geo Pocket. I don't know if those games are backwards compatible, though. With the, I don't know if the Neo Geo Pocket Color is backwards compatible with those. I would imagine it is. Yo, let me get this Eason, though. Yo, easy. Yo, thanks for coming out to the stream, VST. Justice wins. I wonder how many episodes this game has. I imagine not that many. Drown! That's a weird exclamation. That's all you had to say, huh? Just drown. What a nice fellow. Uh-oh. Yeah, not just die. Specifically, we want you to drown. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, he's got actual combos. Okay. We can get away with the teleport most of the time, it seems. They don't really punish it on block from the looks of it. Rude. Yes! Oh, we got... Okay. Still got dash attacks. Yeah, Eason does a lot of damage still. They really nailed the damage. It feels correct. They did a good job translating Sam Show's gameplay to a portable device. You've no right to pass! We've upset Haomaru in some fashion. Oh, he's animated quite nicely. Big, thick damage on counter hit. Okay. So as far as I can tell, this game has one singular attack button. You can hold it down for strong attacks, you just press it for lighter attacks. And the other button is like a dodge button, and it looks like the dodge is cancelable into either a forward or back dash. Yo, Poppy, do me a favor. Get him. Oh, never mind. We got hit out of our super. I have a better idea. Let's just teleport on them. They don't block the teleport. That's handy. Your life terminates here. This was before punctuation was invented. Oh, we got the grab. We didn't do anything afterwards. Like a dingus. Although we can generally excuse grammar on handhelds, especially old handhelds. They only had so much screen space. And usually it was all occupied by the enormous text. They always had to make the text really big. It's like the 1500s, you right? Alright, they're blocking the supers, so that means we should probably be spending our meter on Eason. I wonder if we've got to run through all the playable characters. Hello? Chat room, I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, unblockable rocks, I understand. Holy shit! Oh, they track. They track. When's Galford coming to current Sam show? He's in the game, isn't he? I'm like 90% sure Sam, he's already in it. Alright, we just got eaten. We just got eaten. I think that was a command grab. Gandara. Put Gandara in Sam show, you cowards. This is the character right here. Bring this guy back. Now, how do we beat him? That's the question. It's not clear where the rocks fall. That's the problem. Oh! Alright, that's 25%. Can I block that? Oh no. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, he's good. Alright, new plan. That wasn't a good plan. That was a bad plan. We got super duffed. Yeah, those rocks juggled the shit out of us. I feel like this would be a good match if we had like Haomaru or something. We could just do stand heavy slash. I don't know how good Galford is. I don't think Poppy's shit works on this guy. Yeah, Poppy just kind of disappears when you throw him at him. Oh, okay, that's kind of a thing. Okay, this is a weird plan. We've got kind of a plan. I have a feeling we cannot Eason this guy. Yeah, we absolutely can't. We bounced right off him. But what if this just works, though? Hold on. Yes! Alright, the plan is just jump in like an idiot. We got a card! Yes! Look at that silly art. This game's amazing. Feed the dog. Give Poppy some meat to increase his power and improve his performance. Wait a minute. Did that actually give us a special move? Did that give us a new move? Oh, I take it back. This game's amazing. Oh, you have to equip the card and then you get a new move. Fuck, that's cool. This game's cool, dude. Alright, the final boss. Oh, no! I understand. Oh, it goes up there, too? New plan. New plan. Teleport. Shit. Oh, no. That's a hitbox. Holy fuck. Okay. It's alright. We'll be fine. We'll probably totally be fine. You can append 2 abilities. So we get to okay, so we do get to equip that new move. Yes! I love this art. Increase his power and improve his performance. We're good, yeah? Okay, we gotta hit next. Okay, being able to equip moves by collecting cards is pretty fucking sick. Yeah, let's do that. No, I know you're a busy man. Can I feed my dog real quick? Hold up. Shit. He doesn't want me to feed this dog, chat room. Oh no. Yeah, Poppy's a girl. I know that was a hitbox. Was that Pikachu's thunder? Is that what that was? Was that Pikachu's down B we just ate shit from? Alright, let's try this again. Oh, you can duck the laser. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Is the plan just to sit here and crouch? Apparently not. Did I just get thrown? By what? Eason. The question is, do we gotta win 2 rounds? Because I'm a little worried if we gotta win 2 rounds. Oh, okay. Just mash on slash, I suppose. Do a lot of light slashes. Your neck will be in chains. With an apostrophe. A sign of death and destruction. Uh-oh. It is 2 rounds. Yeah, you are neck. Oh, I'm glad we jumped. Okay. No, it's under control. Everything's under control. Why are you worried, chat room? Why are you worried? Everything's under control. Okay. See, chat room, you gotta calm down. Everything's under control. This is, that was some shaking. Poppy gets the fuck out of there. Don't go, but Nakaruru walks toward the beckoning Rimnerel. I'll always love you. Go, Poppy. Galford runs after his canine pal. Okay, I guess we did it. So everyone probably gets different ending text. Yeah, you are strength. Yeah, that's Poppy's story mode. Galford doesn't get one. Galford's not important. Poppy's super important. Did that say hot lips for planning? Tanaka the Produce. We got another card! Yes! I love this card artwork so much. The superhero in training from San Francisco. He's become a splendid ninja. We got a Shiki card. An imbalance of body and soul from Yuga spell transforms Shiki into an enticing young lady who has eyes for Asuras. Got a Genjiro card. Yo, this is how you get all this shit. You gotta do arcade mode. Awakened by a thirst for blood, he believes in himself and will yield to no one. Okay, so we got 3 cards for beating that. Let's check. Let's see what that referee can do real quick. We'll do a few matches. See what Kuroko's got. About to beat some ass with flags. Oh, do we want Slash or do we want Bust? There's no clear difference between the two of them. I guess we could go Bust. We'll go Bust Kuroko. Did he just turn into Ukyo? Hold on. Is he Mokujin? Uh-oh. Is he Mokujin? Does he just turn into people? Ah, shit. Never mind, we got to the bottom of this mystery. Yeah, I think he's the Mimic character. Yo, can I TK that, though? I don't think we can Tiger Knee the, Oh, I lied! We totally can. Now we're playing Ukyo. Eason. Do something stupid. Shit! This painter's pretty cool. Put Morizumi back in Sam's show, please. So if this works the way that we think it works, then he should change to another character after this match? I suppose we need to confirm that that is how it works. Why not just put like a random select there on the character select screen, you know? Just put like a question mark there. We don't need to get baited. Yo, that animation. Maybe that's what the bust version is? That's a possibility I hadn't considered. Alright, doing the Tiger Knee version of that's pretty hard in this game from the looks of it. Yeah, we'll check the Slash version after this. Hey. Let's see if he stays as Ukyo. No, now he's the painter. Okay. So let's check the, Oh, it's music, though. It'd be cool if every time you beat somebody with him, he turns into that character. Let's, how do we reset this game? Alright, I guess we'll reset it the hard way. Let's check the Slash version. See if Slash does the same thing. Alright, yeah, that's just kind of how it works, I suppose. Damn it. I wanted to play as the referee, chat room. That seems correct. What a perfect frame. What a perfect frame to end that on. But yeah, that's Samurai Shodown for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. It would seem that the replay value mostly comes from those cards. And I don't know if that's one of the games where you can I don't know if that game links up to like a Dreamcast game. Usually the ones that are Dreamcast compatible, you'd like link up to that game and then you just get all the shit by linking up the two games. But it might come down to you just having to grind out arcade mode, and or you can trade cards with people via the link cable. Yeah, they got wired multiplayer. That's a thing. Let's hide that. It's time to play the real shit, because Tack is here. Tack is here. We gotta play the real shit. Time to play the real good shit, chat room. It's time to get on the green, chat room. Here we go. Time for some Neo Turf Masters. Look at Robert Landau. I love that that's who they I love that that's who they have making that face on the box art. Couldn't be happier. So we're just gonna leave that there. And we're gonna see how this plays. I've never played this before. Oh, it already looks great. Yes! Oh, this animation, though. It's the same intro. Oh, the ball went in, though. The ball went in on the arcade version. I've got a feeling this is foreshadowing. Yeah, one player versus mode play. We can't select versus mode play because we're just one player. What do we got? We've got a collection. Okay, so we can collect clubs of some sort. Probably from, like, winning tournaments, you get new clubs to use. Got a stat sheet. Oh, it goes up to very hard. We gotta go to Germany, right? We gotta go to Germany, don't we? Look at these portraits! Yes! Oh, these are super powerful. Well, we gotta pick Robert Landau, and we've gotta go to Germany. That's just the rules. I don't make the rules, that's just how you do it. Give me this music. I need to hear this. .454 yards. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, that art. Where was that in the arcade version? Oh, I'm popping off. This game's amazing already. Now the problem is, it seems like they kill the music when you take your shot. So we've got that going against us here. Alright, we're 150 yards away. I know, right? Time to just idle. I actually do need to use the bathroom, so how about we just leave this here? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if this shoots for you. Can I pause this? Oh, it doesn't kill the music. Alright, I'm gonna leave this. I'm just gonna leave this jam here, and I'll be back. I'll be back in a jiffy. Alright, I'm back. What was I doing? We were golfing, that's right. Hope you all enjoyed the Neo Geo Pocket version of this song. Yes! That face is pretty good. Alright. It's time to win this tournament. Right about there seems correct. Yeah, I get the impression that this is a good port. It feels good to play. We've only done one hole, but it feels good. $130 yards away. All right. Oh, are we on the green? We're on the green. Oh, it feels good. Ooh. Is that up a hill, though? Hold on. Something like that. Sick. And so that hole is in the back of the green. We should be aiming somewhere over there. We may have undershot that. As long as it doesn't go in the water, really. Okay, that's a tricky spot. Probably gotta aim slightly to the left. What? I guess it went fairly straight, actually. Maybe it's not as, maybe the hills aren't as bad as they are in arcade. The smug crowd. I need a screen cap with that crowd. I need a screen cap with that goofy smile they all had. That had big Bluto energy. Oh shit, we got trees in the way. Alright. We can aim this away. We'll try to hook it slightly. Gotta hit it high to get over the trees. Uh-oh, are we out of bounds? Are we in bounds? I think we're just barely in bounds. Okay. We've got something of a tree situation. We've got something of an immediate tree situation. We can just go for it. Maybe that's fine. Maybe we can blast it through the trees. Now we're playing Neo Turf when we get these, like, really shitty lies. I have an idea. I take it back. Hold on. That seems better. No, no. Where can I place this so that this tree is out of my way? I can't aim it anymore. I can't go any farther to the left. All right. All right, we just gotta hit it really soft, chat room. We just gotta hit it really gently. All right, we're back on the fairway. Is this par 5? I hope so. We've got some ground to make up. We have another tree in front of us, though. That's not great. Shit. These trees, chat room! Alright. Alright. Slice it. Slice it back this way. Yeah. Ah, shit. Alright, we're finally out of tree hell, at least. We've got that going for us. We missed the ball entirely. Let's try that again. This is peak Neo Turf right here. When you start to get so bad, you just start missing the ball entirely. Alright, this is for bogey. Yeah, this is the authentic Neo Turf experience. Alright, we saved it. We're not over par yet. We salvaged it. Oh, are these actually the same? Are these the same holes as the arcade version? I remember there being a hole with like a river in the middle. Yeah. Okay. Which means we probably shouldn't hit this too hard, or else it'll probably go into the river. Let's hit this as high as we can hit it. Gotta get over these trees. Okay. $14 yards. Something like that, then. Oh, what if that went in, though? I feel like I'm about to get baited if I hit this one straight. Let's go to the left a little bit. Whoop. Alright. There's the crowd again. The crowd gets the best reaction when you get a par. Mario Golf was pretty rad. Wasn't there like a... Wasn't there a, there was like a handheld Mario Golf that was like an RPG or some shit, right? Or did I imagine that? Oh, I'm terrified that this is about to go in the water. Let's aim this way, and we'll slice it to the right. Let's circumnavigate the water. It was on Game Boy Color. I see, I see. Damn, that was at full power, huh? Must have been some thick-ass rough. Alright, 72 yards. That feels correct. Okay. We can still maybe salvage this par, but we gotta sink this putt. The fact that they put Germany all the way to the right would seem to imply that they made it the hardest course in this game, whereas it was the easiest one on arcade. Oh shit, we had to move that slightly. Or maybe they're all the same difficulty and it doesn't really matter in this one. That's the face! Yes! That's the face I was looking for. I'm so happy that that just happened. Why is this hole like 5,000 yards? Jesus Christ. Alright. It does look like a snake. You're absolutely right. I don't know what I'm meant to do with this information, but I cannot dispute this claim. What? See how that goes. Yeah. Okay, that was pretty good. Outlaw Golf, a fair woods tour. Yo, if we're talking about dank golf games, does anyone remember Cyber Tiger for the PS1? I remember Cyber Tiger. I used to have that game. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I had that shit. Oh, that almost went in. Yeah, Cyber Tiger, the Tiger Woods PS1 golf game, but it was like cartoony and it had like power-ups and shit. What a mysterious game that was. Okay, the wind is against us here. That's a tree. Well, we've got an 8-iron, so it's pretty much gonna go, like, straight up. If we hit it as high as possible, we can probably get straight over this tree. Maximum height. What? I think we're just barely on the green, yeah. Oh no, what is this link? Let me click on this link. Yeah, I did, Tech. That's the one. That's the box art. It's the box art that haunts my every waking moment. Alright, so we got a birdie chance here. We need to not fuck this up. The green is going up. Maybe like this? Is that what we want? Yes! Ooh, it feels good! We're back under par, boys.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
You wind-up crab. Thank you for the follow. That birdie was just for you. Why are the trees on the fairway? I feel like the fairway should have a distinct lack of trees. You know what? That's probably fine. That's probably fine. It's probably totally fine. Slice it a little bit. Do it as high as we can. Maybe we can get over these trees. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, it's not a great bounce. Okay. That could have went a lot worse. Why was the original version of this not on the Neo Geo Mini? Was Neo Turf not on the Neo Geo Mini? It wasn't? Dude, what? That's a crime. That's what that is. Okay. That went about as well as it could have. SNK's not aware of how popular Neo Turf Masters was. You might be right. I mean, it's a pretty beloved game, I think. One of the most beloved golf games of all time. And certainly, like, the best arcade golf game by far. Yo, we'll just bounce in. Shit. Although, if I'm being honest, the only other golf games I can think of are like Golden Tee Golf, the one where you have to use the trackball. There were a lot of those. There were a lot of Golden Tee golf games. It's got another par 5. Oh, that's a doozy. This is a doozy. How do we play this? How do we play this in a way that we don't hit either of those bunkers? Let's see how this goes. Okay, we dodged one. Fuck. That was a good sand animation, though. That, like, sand effect when it landed in there, that looked good. Alright, full power. Let's see where full power gets us. K-Kun, are you secretly a master at this game as well? Are you the Neo Turf god? Oh, I don't think... Okay, we'd have to really slam this ball as hard as we can. And even then, it's not gonna... There's no guarantee we're getting over these trees. Hold on. Let's go this way slightly. And then kinda... Let's hook it. Yes! Oh, did we put too much juice on it? Okay. I suppose I'm just glad it's over there. This was a par 5, yeah? So as long as we get close to the hole, we've got a decent chance to salvage par. Yeah, we've got 2 different Windjammers champions in this chat room. Oh, that's fast. We also had, Oh, did that go in? Yes! Yes! I did it! I did it, chat room! I did a cool thing! Oh, it feels good! Uh-oh. Not enjoying the vibe of this hole here. Got 5 miles of wind going to the left, or going to the right. Okay. Let's do one of these. Thank goodness it bounced over that. Yeah, Vash Bell is here too. He got like, what, 9th? There's a lot of good Windjammers players in here. Oh, I don't know about this putt. What about there? That feels right. Shit. Oh, it's gonna roll all the way down. No! At least it's like straight though, so maybe it's fine. Maybe we can just hit it straight now. Oh, but there's the grain going the other way. Alright. Alright, something like this. Fuck. Alright, this is for bogey. There's the face. It's almost worth it to get bogeys to see that face. Yeah, the French Windjammers community was holding it down. They were holding it down that whole time. Now the game is pretty popular, I suppose, but for a while there, it was pretty much just the French community keeping that shit alive. Ooh, I don't know how hard I want to hit this. We can go 100. Oh, that was way too much. We've landed in the no man's land in between the out of bounds and the water. I don't know about this one, boys. Okay. Alright, something like this. The sand wedge is not going to cut it because we're in the heavy rough. We need, like, something like this. Let's just mash it as hard as we can. Oh, shit! We missed. Another one. Another one. Okay. Yeah, heavy rough's about 50%. At least it's like a flat amount in this game. A lot of other golf games, they'll put your power at like a random number in between 100% and 75, and you have like no idea what it's going to be until you actually shoot it. And it makes it kind of hard. But if it's a flat value like in this game, then it's a lot simpler. And we're back at even. Back at even par. I've seen some crazy shit happen in the arcade version. You got like absolute masters of the game like bouncing it off the sidewalk and shit. That's what I want to learn. I want to learn the sidewalk tech in this game. Alright, let's see here. 109 yards. Why they would put me at the sand wedge, then I've got no idea. But if we go above 100, then we're pretty much fine. Something like that. Oh, I did not account for that wind as well as I could have. Yeah, the TAS of this game is the most bonkers bullshit I've ever seen, and I love it. Oh, look who learned how to putt. I learned how to putt all of a sudden. $126 yards. And these par 3s really throw the trees just right at you. Oh no. Let's hit this as high as we can. Okay. That went about as well as it possibly could have. Holy shit. How much, got a feeling we can't just hit this straight. Let's just go for it. What? Fuck. We had to go more power, boys. We had to go more than advertised. It was up a hill. That's fine, we take those. Oh. Alright, so we've got a situation here where we need to hit this ball gently so we can get it at the end of the fairway. Otherwise we're in the rough and then it's not super clear how well we can get it through the rough over the water. So let's drop this down to like the 4-iron or something. And then hopefully that's not too far. Ah, shit, we're in the rough anyway. Okay. Well, we still don't want to try and get that over the water. That would be bad. We want to inch a bit closer to it. The problem is there's all these trees in the way. Let's see here. Let's, whoops! That's not what we want. We're missing shots, boys. Oh, it's not possible to go backwards, Kluber. You can spin it a certain amount, but it cuts you off right there. Yeah. This was before going backwards was invented. Nah, this isn't water. Check this shit out. Here come the plays right here. I've got no confidence in this play. I've tricked you all into thinking I have confidence in this play, but I don't. Well, we've got a bit of a tree problem. How in our face is that tree? Oh, I guess we're past it? Oh, this is doable then. Oh, it's time to smash this ball. It's a ghost tree. That's the only reasonable explanation. So I want to hit this as hard as we can so we can clear the river, but our impact zone is so small. Oh no. Ugh! You know what, chat room? I'm thinking we ran into our ghost tree. I'm thinking we hit that ghost tree. It's real after all. We just found it. That's how they get you right there. That's how they get you. Alright, we're clear. Oh, what's that gif? Yes! Thank you, Smebble Bear. Alright, this is for triple bogey. Here we go. I think it's just a straight putt, pretty much. Oh my god. He was so upset. I've never seen him that upset. That's like a baseball star's face. It's like a baseball stars 2 face. Oh dear lord. Alright. Just a regular slice, probably. Yeah, we're in the void. Alright, that was not the correct way to handle that. That was not the correct way to handle that whatsoever. Now we've got more trees. Shit. We're in tree land. We're in tree land all year round. Let's hit this one really soft. We gotta get back to the fairway. That's a good face in that link. Who knew that all the real meme faces were in the Neo Geo Pocket version? That's where the real gold mine was this whole time. Okay, so the green is directly against us. But it's gonna go to the right slightly, I think. Let's see how this goes. Good enough. Good enough for me. I am satisfied with that. They're starting to kill us with these holes, chat room. $629 yards. Sweet Jesus. It takes up the entire vertical length of the screen. Just the mini-map. Oh, neither of these feel correct to me. Alright, let's go for it. At least there's no wind? There's no wind, that's good. Alright, at least it's not the heavy rough. Let's aim this away, lest we end up out of bounds. We should probably slice it, though? 250 yards, it's only the rough, so we'll probably still hit it decently hard. Oh, we bounced off the tree directly out of bounds. Shit. That's a killer tree right there. Alright. Alright, there's a lesson to be learned here somewhere. Maybe go with the 1-iron, we can hit it higher. Yeah, who put that damn tree there? Tell you one thing though, this game feels just as nice as the arcade version, which is wild to me. Usually I'm fairly biased when it comes to, like, if a game's got an arcade version, usually I'll always prefer that version. And I guess I still do, in the sense that, you know, it looks and sounds better. But even that is a matter of opinion. They're both good games, is what I'm saying here. This is a good port right here. That being said, we're proving to be pretty bad at this one. Yeah, SNK did a good job with these handheld ports. Whoop. Oh, I don't know if... Have I seen that shrug yet? Have we seen that one? Oh, we have? Okay. Is the last hole, boys. Let's try and finish strong. Yo, what's up, Bruce Thrillis? Tree! Oh, we got past it. Well, we got past one tree, but at what cost? We're back in tree hell, boys. We're here forever. Okay, I guess that's the way. Yeah, let's get right over that. Oh, we put too much juice on it. Put too much stank on it. I do not know how to read this lie right now. We've got grain going to the left. We're shooting it straight up a hill, but it also might curve a little bit on the hill.